Good morning, crocheters. So once again, we're hiding out in the garden to record this so I don't have Rachel come in the middle of my vlog. Yeah, so here we are. Life is good. And reporting on what I got done this week with crocheting. Sadly, it was not very much. On the chubby skunk, I read through the Patreon comments, which were really helpful. Got feedback on people saying they like the idea of the pink nose, which is great for the chubby skunk. Oh, sorry, we're also right next to the chicken coop. So gardens back there, chicken coops right there. Yeah, we might hear a little bit of something. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, like the pink nose, like the direction I'm going with the tail, which is good. And then just kind of encouragement to keep working on it, which I'm very grateful for because I need it on that project. I've just really been struggling. So I actually haven't picked it up. At the end of my last week's vlog, I said, at the beginning of next week, I'll probably set the chubby skunk aside and I will work on the, Baby Penguin Lovey, thinking that it'd be really easy. So we're going to go for a walk because I did not realize that the roosters were going to be as vocal as they are. So we're going to try and get a little bit farther away from them. I know this is really great lighting, isn't it? Going for a little walk in the garden. Life is good. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so the lighting is going to be kind of terrible on my face, but that's fine, right? That's fine. I'll just kind of glare into the sunshine a little. It's fine. So anyway. Yeah, so I did that. I set aside the chubby skunk at the beginning of the week and ended up setting it aside the entire week because I was working on the Baby Penguin Lovey, which I didn't think was going to be as time intensive as it was. Usually loveys are very simple because I've already figured out the pattern, and so it's just taking the new pictures, translating it into making a lovey. There's still work to be done, but it's usually not as design intensive. But on this one, which I'm still not done, that's kind of the sad part. This is how far I've gotten. I've got the head on, I've got the blanket, and that's it so far. On this one, I changed two things. So when I did the baby penguin, the body and the head were worked in concentric circles so that the arms were even. But I don't have to worry about the arms being even on here because they're going to be attached later versus attached as you go. And also because of where the arms were attached in the concentric circles, we started off essentially right here. We started off with white, and then we switched to black all the way in the back, and then we switched back to white. And that didn't make sense for this pattern because once again, we weren't worrying about attaching the arms or the arm placement in relation to the face. So I just changed it. I shifted it. So we started with black all the way around, and then we did white. And and I also decided to work it in a spiral because I know that spirals are faster and they're easier. And also going back to the arms, I didn't have to worry about getting the arms on straight. So I worked this one in a spiral. So it did change some things. And I think that also in conjunction with for the first 3 or 4 rows, I was kind of working in bad lighting. And when you're doing black yarn in bad lighting, the stitch count gets off so fast. And so that was pretty bad. I spent not an entire day. I had a really busy week, so I only really had about an hour to work on it every day. And so like the first hour I probably got 3 rows done, and then I ended up like tearing 2 of them out and starting again. It was just kind of obnoxious. And then the other thing that took a long time was on the blanket. I really love the idea of being able to kind of have a border on the Lovey blanket that ties in with the animal. You know, it's like on the elephant Lovey, there's like the marching elephants. I tried on the teddy bear Lovey to make like little mountains. I don't know that I really pulled it off, but you know, like I kind of liked the idea. And so for the baby penguin, I was trying so hard to think of something cute and clever. And so I was like, well, maybe I could do like sliding penguins. Maybe I could do like penguin heads. Maybe I could do snowflakes. Maybe I could do like little pebbles, because they like propose with a pebble. Not baby penguins, but adult penguins. Anyway, nothing worked. I just couldn't, like, I am not creative in 2D when it comes to, when it comes to crocheting. I cannot do 2D, like at all, which is really pathetic. Anyway, so I finally just had to like bite the bullet and say, you know what, just get something on there. You've got to make some progress. So I just did a really basic like dark gray triangle something, and just had to move on. So yeah, that's where it is. Another thought I've had on this one versus the baby penguin pattern is that I think, like on the baby penguin, because we have the gray body, so we have gray fins or flippers. I decided, you know, if you're just buying this pattern, it seems kind of a lot to buy 3 colors just for this. So I'll probably just do black fins. That way people buying it are not having to buy 3 different colors just for a Lovey. Just hoping to simplify it and make it a little bit better in that way. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this week. As I said, it's not a whole ton. It's been a pretty busy, just like life week, if that makes sense. And so I'm making progress, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing it very quickly. My hope for this coming week is to get this done, and then to make some really decent progress on the chubby skunk pattern. So I'm hopeful, but we'll just see how things go, right? Anyway, thanks again everyone for your encouragement and your ideas, and I will talk to you next week. In the meantime, take care.